Alrighty, welcome to the Cube Draft live here at by Ultimate Guard. This is in Vegas. Me and BK are co-streaming it. So right now this is Jesse Hampton's pick. Pick one, pack one. Oh, what a beat. I would be so tilted if I opened this pack. So the way this cube works for those watching now or on YouTube is it's a vintage cube draft put together by Ultimate Guard. These are the 8 people who won qualifiers. You keep what you draft, but the winner of the draft gets first pick from the third of the cube that's left, since they're drafting 360 of the 540. And then every player drafts one card. And then once all 8 players have drafted one of the remaining cards, the winner takes all the rest of the cards. And there's a full set of Power 9 in there. A lot of good stuff. Jesse took Snuff out here, which I think is a pretty reasonable pick. Oh, man. Followed by Zagoth Triumph, then Stoneforge Mystic.
I like the Stoneforge pick. I think that's what I would have taken first.
Father Passing to Son, should that be allowed? And then it was Watery Grave, followed by 4 people have taken black cards already. By Demir Voidwalker, and then Wow, they're going fast. Treachery. And then so the way Rochester works, the person who took Treachery also takes Oath, and it goes back around. So now it's Dothy Voidwalker plus that green card. And then Huntmaster, Thundermaw.
So they put out 16 cards, is that right? Or
and no, I think it's just 15 still. And then
okay.
And then so Jesse only got Snuff out here.
Interesting.
I see. They only have 5 seconds to make the picks after the review period. All right, so not the most exciting first pick, but Snuff out is very good. And let's see what the second pack here has. No power opened yet. You got to be so happy when you're later and there's like every pack that doesn't have it. All right, Strip Mine is a good card. Demonic Tutor is a great card. Time Twister, boom, snapping off the Time Twister. There's no chance. So the person who's picking now took Zagoth Triumph. That's the card they have. If you were trying to win the draft, this is going to be our first rare draft. If you were trying to win the draft, I think you would take Demonic Tutor out of this pack. But yeah. I don't think Strip Mines is as good, especially since you're not getting a fast bond. But I would bet dollars to donuts that Time Twister is going to be the next card selected. Time Twister's, let's see. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. What'll be interesting, since I think, no chance. Then Demonic Tutor is selected.
Now this is our white drafter. We're going to go for the Strip Mine.
So far a good deck. Survival. Ooh, I don't
know.
And Primetime, yeah, we're seeing some wild picks. 3 green cards in a row.
Dismember still out there?
It's better than all the cards that were just selected.
Skyclave, Miscalc. I mean, I'm a Portal fan.
Jesse took Miscalc to go with his Snuff out, and then is going to take the Liliana. So he's pretty into blue-black control here. All right, no one wants that Portal. It's going to go very late. Chain Lightning, sure. And now the Portal gets taken. And, Luca took the Skyclave. I can't believe
they sat them next to each other. I guess it's just random. Yeah.
Luca took Skyclave, then his dad took the Relic Order. It's kind of actually like, I would have passed the Skyclave to my dad. He'd have a really good deck there. What a pick. Someone's getting a timeout. Getting grounded.
Is there a draft list, or are we going from memory?
We're just going from memory here, I think.
What is that card?
Consecrated Sphinx.
Oh, it's been a minute.
Moat's a fairly expensive card. So the person picking here has, I think, Watery Grave and Demonic Tutor so far. So probably should take Reanimate is my guess in terms of like trying to win. But obviously Moat is worth quite a bit. That Brainstorm is probably expensive too. Look, it's like some weird Future Sight Brainstorm. And they foiled out a ton of the cards. There's also Verdant and Scalding Turn. So my guess is the 2 fetches, Reanimate and Moat, are like the first 4 picks, but we'll see. No power yet, except Time Twister. That actually definitely counts in terms of what we're doing here. I mean, I don't think the Oath guy's going to get the option to take Reanimate. The Oath guy's pretty far down. Yep, he just slams the Moat. This is what we're in for. So now Luca has Reanimate, Resto, and Skyclave, I think, and then Fetch Land. It's got to be Fetch Land. So the Primetime guy took Fetch Land, and now Winter Orb. Wow. Into Vaultborn, and Jesse gets Brainstorm. That's really nice. And the Vaultborn is the Oath guy. He has Treachery, Oath, and Vaultborn.
That's cool.
And then Goblin Welder's getting taken here. Oh, and Dothy. Let's see. And then now I think, is it back to Jesse? Is he going to take the Consecrated Sphinx? He's going to take Teferi. Oh, he's taking the Sphinx. He's going big. I don't know about that, but you know. Mm-hmm. And then Kinnan. Look at this Teferi. Just no one wants it. What is going on? All right. Okay. So now I believe this is Rex Jakobovits, who's got basically all white cards. Stoneforge. He still needs. Did he get the Batterskull out of that pack? I think there was a Batterskull in there somewhere.
Oh, I don't know.
But he's got a Strip Mine, Stoneforge, Leona Relic Warder, and a Moat that he's surely not playing.
This is Rochester.
It is indeed.
I think people might be scared.
Yeah, I don't know exactly.
Did any pros make the draft? Jesse Hampton is competing in Worlds and
I think has the best deck right now. Like, I think I would take his pile over the others. Candelabra, Rex, what you gonna do here? Oh, Time Walk. Oh, that's a big one. He look at the one of the Jakobovits is are the Jakobovits is gonna scoop a Time Walk Candelabra double dash here.
Wow.
All right. So there's also a fetch land, a channel, a Chrome Mox, Time Walk, baby. Let's go.
I wish the card preview was synced up to the versions.
Yeah, that would be cool. So what'll be interesting is how early this Candelabra goes, because certainly Time Walk's going first. It's the best pick, both in terms of power level and price. But yep. So is Luca's pick. So he's slamming Time Walk, and then Candelabra. That's what I think this is going to go.
This is the fourth pack.
Channel, nice. All right, he's got Survival and Channel, I think. And Chrome Mox over Bloodstained Mire. We're going combo. Got to take the Bloodstained Mire now, right? No Grave Titan. I'm surprised. You had to win a cube event to get here. You had to win a lot of cube to get here. What is going on? I'm really confused.
Don't get it.
Jesse, I think I feel like Jesse's cleaning up here. He just got a Bloodstained Mire. And so now Rex gets to take 2 cards here. I mean, I guess I imagine Giver of Runes if he's still doing the white draft here. Oh, Jesse took Frantic Search, I see. And then Jesse's getting cut a little bit here, but now he gets to take Gristlebrand. So the guy next to him took the Jace, and Jesse's going to take Gristlebrand. So he's got Frantic Search Gristlebrand now. All right. And then, yeah.
Jesse is banking on 0 power getting open the rest of the way. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, I don't understand what that means. But now we take Blade Splicer and then a Ral Monsoon Mage. All right. So the guy opening here, this was the I think.
Are the regular vintage shots even good here? If you mean vintage cube, yeah. I mean generally, yeah. The decks are going to look pretty similar.
See. The Survival Guy mentioned as his pet card in his interview. He guns for Rex Survival. Sure.
Okay.
Oh, definitely people are rare drafting, but the packs where people take Grave Titan over Bloodstained Mire, that's not a rare draft thing. That's just a very odd pick, I think.
Interesting Lightning Graves.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. There's a Thoughtseize here. That's a good card. Glarius of Duel. That's not so much.
Vindicate and...
Ooh, so no power, but you at least get a Thoughtseize out of this pack.
Can you do anything?
No, I'm good. Go for it though. Mm-hmm. There's a Thoughtseize. There's a Blood Crypt. Vindicate. This is actually a pretty thin pack. Ravages is worth something, yeah. I certainly don't have any opposition to rare drafting. I think I would do some amount of it here, but I would probably do less than most of these players, just because I like to win. But in this pack, like a Thoughtseize is going to increase your odds of winning by a lot. Whereas like rare drafting or Ravages, there's still a lot of value to be gained by winning this draft. But, looks like Ravages is the pick. All right, fair enough. And then now, Utopia Sprawl. Okay, so I assume the Thoughtseize is going to be taken now. But we'll see. Looks like... Oh, Blood Crypt? Okay. Yeah, Thoughtseize makes sense. I was going to have an aneurysm if the Grave Titan guy didn't take the Thoughtseize here. Ravages it can be a strong card. I was more saying if you weren't going to play the Ravages. But Let's see, and what is so? Because the person who took Ravages was not the mono white player. Because Rex is close-ish to mono white, and then Luca now has the option to take 2 white cards on the wheel. Can take Cathar Commando and Virtue, and or Cathar Commando and Vindicate. Those are both like a reasonable thing. Yeah, it looks like he took Vindicate. It's like kind of black-white. He has Reanimate as well, and so now Luca gets to take, or Rex rather gets to take the Virtue. So Rex is, I think, still pretty close to mono white. Luca's black-white. It's funny, they're right next to each other. The guy next to Jesse, I'm not sure exactly what he's drafting. Jesse's still pretty firm on blue-black. Now, does he take Coalition Relic? No, he goes for the Trinket Mage. Well, Rex isn't really getting cut by his son because he's the one passing to it, so it's kind of like he's cutting the other instead, but it's going to be wild that Glyphs of Duel didn't get selected.
Does it switch directions for...
It eventually does, yeah. You rotate, and then you rotate, and you rotate. Like, it's kind of like that. All right. So, everyone gets to look at their packs. I think Tie-Dye Shirt Dude is opening this pack, though. The red card is Orcish Lumberjack.
Love a Lumberjack.
All right, here we go. God, it's so exciting to open these. This brings me back to the beta draft. It was really fun. Beaumont Courier, Mind's Desire. Prismatic Vista. Okay, that's always a fine pick.
Devoted Druid, Faithless Looting, Bitter Blossom, Flooded Strand, Tireless Tracker, Rexian Revoker, and Flicker Wisps.
This guy's pretty heavy green. He took like Utopia Sprawl last pack. I think he took the Prime Time after the Survival.
Then the last 5 are Mind Twist, Animate Dead, Voldaren Epicure, Blackleaf Cliffs, and Hostage Taker.
So the guy he's passing to just took Blood Crypt over Thoughtseize. Then the next guy who took the Grave Titan took the Thoughtseize.
Yeah.
So here it's like, yeah, it's Fetch Land or Animate Dead, depending on which direction you think you're going to go. Besides the 2 fetches and the Animate, this pack is actually quite weak. There's like a Flicker Wisp. Maybe someone wants a Faithless Looting. I guess Mind Twist is actually probably pretty good in this cube. This cube looks not only lower powered, but also the way people are drafting, because people are taking first pick Candelabras they're not going to play. Cards like Mind Twist get better because everyone's decks are going to be a little worse.
There are OG duels in this. We just haven't seen them.
Yeah. One of the things that's funny is like if you're in a position like Jesse, oh man, the next 2 players are both playing black and they've got to be so tilted now. Prismatic Vista is a great pick here, but Mind Twist is also a totally fine pick. I actually think Mind Twist is probably pretty good. But if you're in a position like Jesse where you didn't open power and you're late in the pack, so Jesse's never even had the opportunity to rare draft, so his deck is actually looking pretty good because he's just never put in that position. I can't really say whether he's going to slam Flooded Strand here. What a nice pickup. Mm-hmm. And then Blackleaf Cliffs gets picked. So now, I mean, I would imagine Rex takes the Flicker Wisp here.
You betcha.
And then Luca now takes like Bitter Blossom or Revoker, because he's so far got like Vindicate, Reanimate, and some white cards. And Bitter Blossom, yep. He gets 2 cards here. No, there's one more person. Oh no, yeah, he did take 2. So now
Jesse has a history of taking fetch lands in top 8 drafts.
Yes, he does. Okay. So Luca took the Hostage Taker, so maybe he's like an Esper mid-range. So no, that's a pretty nice Revoker pickup. Oh no, he's going Beaumont. He's going maybe white-red.
Seems like you would want to take the Revoker if you had
Definitely.
a Time Walk.
Yeah.
Does Devoted Druid have combos?
I don't think there's a Hazel Brewmaster in the cube.
Maybe there's a Vizier of Revenues?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Devoted Druid is just a card that is kind of functional and cool when you aren't comboing with it. It is like one time you get to get double mana out of it.
All right, so Red Shirt is now opening, and he's got like Chrome Mox, Blood Crypt, Mind Twist. I still am a little surprised by the Blood Crypt over Thoughtseize pick, but I don't know. We're trying our best to keep up with what's in each pack, but there's we don't have the whole lists in front of us. Rochester draft's hard. Imagine if you're one of these players, you have to keep track of all this as well as what you're drafting and all that stuff.
Yeah, the cards they draft aren't face up.
Yeah.
How many packs?
Well, the cards there, but their piles are no longer face up. Yeah, just the top cards. So Grim Lavamancer, Mayhem Devil, Ether Spellbomb, Soul Herder, Lotus Kroba. No, where's the power? Birthing Ritual, Mindslaver, Blast from the Past, Once Upon a Time, Jackal Pup, Chandra, Living Death, City of Traders, okay, Reign of Filth, Opposition, and Savine's Reclamation. What a disappointing pack for this gentleman. He gets to maybe take a Chandra if he's like black-red mid-range. Could take a City of Traders. That goes pretty well with Mind Twist. I guess you could take Mayhem Devil, but that doesn't seem like a reasonable pick over Chandra too much. There's also Opposition is a strong card. Well, you have to pick in 5 seconds, but you get like the minute or whatever to review. So you should kind of figure out what cards you basically want to pick. You want to figure out what are the cards that are likely to be there in the pack and which cards I want. And you can have like a stack order of like, I really want Chandra, but if it's gone, I'll take Grim Lavamancer. So you do have enough time, though. It is hard. City of Traders, that makes sense. So this is now Grave Titan, Thoughtseize. So do you take Living Death here? Yeah, that's kind of what I thought was going to happen. Jesse now gets to take... Ooh, pretty bad pack for Jesse. He's going to take Opposition, maybe go like blue-black mid-range with a bunch of creatures.
Yeah, that's tough. Blue-black is probably the worst color combo for Opposition.
Yeah. Followed by Mindslaver. Okay. And then Chandra for Rex. He's pretty much settled into white-red. He's going to need some lands if he wants to have a good chance of casting all his spells. And he's got Time Walk too. Rex also has Time Walk, so... Oh, Rex has Fury also. I guess we missed the Fury. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, so he could also just be blue-red. He did. I mean, I guess he took a bunch of white cards, but we'll see. I bet he ends up with white-red, maybe splashing the Time Walk.
Luca has the Time Walk?
Oh, Luca has the Time Walk. That makes more sense. He's Esper, so that's why he took the Hostage Taker as well. All right, Grim Lavamancer. Interesting. Okay. Well, if you're Esper, you take either Ether Spellbomb or Savine's Reclamation. They're both pretty fine. And then Rex, I guess, takes Jackal Pup here? Yeah. I mean, what else are you going to do, right? Now there's Birthing Ritual, Savine's Reclamation, and Reign of Filth. None of these are going to be super impactful, is my guess. And Jesse's going to take, I guess, Reign of Filth. Maybe he takes Birthing Ritual.
Is there a specific reason they're doing Rochester? It's to maximize the chance of us seeing a Black Lotus get open on camera.
Yep. We already saw a Time Walk. It was great. This is a lot of fun. Oh, man, such a cool event. All right. So now it's a Grave Titan guy's pick. And Jesse, I think, is in good position. The Opposition pick wasn't ideal. Like, we'll see if he does something. Tolarian Academy. Who has the Candelabra? I think it's Luca. Or maybe it's Rex. I don't know. One of the two of them, I think. Emrakul? Who? I think... So I think the guy passing to Jesse has Oath, and maybe he can take Emrakul here. There's a Show and Tell. Maybe you'd get that back. And a Basalt Monolith. Oh, a nice beta Basalt Monolith. So nice. Jesse probably gets Counterspell out of this pack, is my guess. Yeah, someone took Channel, and I think it might be the guy that is picking first here. We'll see if that Palace Jailer makes it all the way to Rex, because I don't think anyone in between is really drafting white.
To Luca or to Rex?
Rex is first in the order.
I see.
Jesse could take Deluge, but my guess is he would take Counterspell over Deluge, I think. So in terms of value, none of these cards, I think the Basalt Moth is the most expensive card. He took the Counterspell.
Wow.
All right. He has Oath and Treachery as well, I think. Jesse takes the Academy.
All right.
He's moving in over to Toxic Deluge. Interesting. And then Basalt Monolith. He took Mindslaver, so Basalt Monolith makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know how many Kinnon's in the cube. I don't know if there's any other infinites with Basalt Monolith.
So Rex got the Palace Jailer. Now Luca, maybe if you're Luca, you just take Toxic Deluge. Yeah, like just turn into like a black, Esper Control or whatever. And followed by Marionette Apprentice. Interesting. And let's see. So here, probably Emrakul, right? I think he might have the channel. I'm not sure. I don't remember what a channel ended up.
Is Zerdan? No. There's no companions.
Fabled Passage, that's totally fine.
Or maybe Loris is in.
And he gets another pick here. So now he's going to take the questing beast. Okay. And I guess here you'd maybe take show and tell if you just took Emrakul.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
And I'm really not sure what this guy's drafting so much. Maybe take Salvagers or no, Zealous Conscripts. Okay, and then I guess here, is he going to hate the Inspiring Vantage from his dad? That'd be so good. Rex got such a good pack here. He got Palace Jailer and Inspiring Vantage.
He took the Salvagers.
Yeah. Is he gonna hate the Emery?
The Emery?
Well, he's not gonna hate the Emery. He has Mindslaver in his deck. He's gonna take. He's Mindslaver and Monolith. Like he's just gonna take it. Jesse took Academy in front of the artifact guy. All right. We'll see how this turns out. So we now are going, I think, the other direction.
Okay.
So the same person who opened that last pack is gonna open again, and we're gonna loop back the other way. So far, so we're 1/3 of the way through, and we've opened 2 pieces of power, which is actually exactly. Like it's about average. If you're 1/3 of the way through the draft and you're expected to open about 6. Yeah. Jesse does have Trinket Mage, yeah, it's true.
Yeah, we've opened a quarter of the cube. Is that right?
So we've opened.
No, sorry, we've opened 120 out of 540. So it's not. It's a little less than a quarter.
Yeah. They randomized the cards completely. So after the review period. Oh man, I would love to kind of see where everyone's at. I have a decent sense. I have less of a sense. I think I have a good idea of what like Jesse, the guy to his left, is doing, who's drafting artifacts. What Rex and Luke are doing. The other guys are a little more confusing to me. I'm not sure. Like there's the Oath Treachery.
Someone said no question and no dumb question and no offense meant. Who is BK?
Not a dumb question, and offense is certainly welcomed.
What the hell?
Is Academy the best land ever printed?
Yep, I'm Brian Kibler. Good to meet y'all.
Academy, Strip Mine,
my dog,
and like what are the Library of Alexandria are the contenders probably?
That's
Caracas also. Tabernacle I would say is not as good as those other cards. It is good. I mean it's a ridiculous card, bizarre as well. Urza Saga is good. It's not as good as some of those other lands.
Hungry Jack.
In Australia, I did call BK Hungry Jack.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You came back and realized when we got back from Australia, I should have called you Hungry Jack.
Everyone was calling him there, actually.
No. You're not rewriting history.
All right, so whose deck do you like the most? Obviously, we don't know exactly every card. Not factoring in the value, just in terms of winning the draft. Because obviously, if you factor in the value, the Time Walk is looking pretty good. Honestly, I mean, Luca's deck.
I think Luca.
Hostage Taker, Time Walk, Bitter Blossom. All right, so this is Jesse's going to get the wheel out of this pack. So I think the person opening it, he has Oath of Druids and Treachery, Grave Titan. We'll see what he's on here. There's a Marsh Flats. That's always a fine pickup. And a Grim Monolith. Ooh, I bet the Zealous Conscripts dude is going to take the Splinter Twin. That's got to be. Because no one else will probably want it too. One of the cool things about Rochester is if you take a combo piece early, sometimes that can like open that lane for you where other people aren't taking those cards.
Right. There's louder signals in a normal draft, right? You just know something didn't wheel. Here you know somebody took it and where they took it.
Like if there was a pack that had, Deceiver Exarch and Splinter Twin and the person in front of you takes Deceiver Exarch, like you don't really have that much incentive to take Splinter Twin. Okay. So, Grim Monolith is certainly a strong card. That makes sense. This pick, I think it's got to be Marsh Flats, unless... So, this guy's got Questing Beast, Mind Twist, Blood Crypt, Marsh Flats. And now, this is Emrakul, Show and Tell. I think he's got Channel also, Titania. Okay.
Interesting.
He might have gotten the Strip Mine. The Strip Mine went relatively early as well.
One of us is tapping.
No, that's BK, I think.
What am I doing?
Hopefully that helps. And so, Luca took Rolling Earthquake. Huh. Over Night's Whisper and Glenelendra. Interesting. Rex takes the Hellrider. That's good. All right. And so now, wait, the Zealous Conscript guy did not take the Splinter Twin. That's the artifact he's got all the artifacts. Jesse's going to take Glen Elendro for sure, and probably Scarab God or Night's Whisper. Though Jesse did take a couple picks, which I like, Opposition and Academy. I think he's just going to want to be blue-black control. I don't think he wants to mess around with all those other cards. And then now, this is the guy with all the artifacts. Emery, Welders, Mindslaver, Basalt Monolith.
He must be so steaming about that Academy.
Yeah, totally. And then, I guess, Luca's got to take the Scarab God here, right? Yeah. And then now it's like Gifts or Ren and 6, and then picking up a... I think the
Is this the channel player?
Yeah, I think he's... No, this is now the channel player, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's going to get a Yavimaya. That's going to be really good for him.
That is very nice.
All right. So now, the red shirt guy's opening, and he's going to have... So he's got a mix of like red, green, and black cards and a couple good fetch lands. So like he's got some flexibility. He's got like Blood Crypt, Fabled Passage, I think Prismatic Vista, Questing Beast, Mind Twist.
In average,
Chromox.
how many Power 9 cards should be opened?
6.
6.
Okay. That's me. Eureka. Nice. All right. You're really on the hunt for white bordered cards because all the power is white bordered. Mana Vault's good. That's probably going to be the first pick.
Patrick.
Ooh, Patrick Raddington. Yeah, there's a Fable. The Fable's a nice pickup. And a Mox Diamond.
A Mox?
Diamond.
Oh.
My guess is Fable or Mana Vault gets taken, though I think from this guy has so far, I think Fable might be a better fit. Though he has Mind Twist. Mana Vault Mind Twist is pretty nice.
Oh, apparently Marshall called it one of those undesirable sign cards.
Well, thank you for tattling on Marshall.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mox Diamond is $600.
Yeah, Mox Diamond's pretty expensive.
So that's probably going to be the first card then.
Yeah, it's a reasonable card to pick just regardless, I guess. So I think the first 3 picks are going to be Mox, Fable, Mana Vault in some order. And then it gets a lot weaker after that. He's going to take the Mox Diamond. It's probably going to be Mana Vault here, which means I think the Fable goes next. I don't have... Eureka. We're just going in.
Ooh, baby.
Eureka over Mana Vault is crazy, but even for that style of deck. But, Eureka's also probably pretty expensive. So he's going green. He took the elves. Love it. And so now Luca has an option here. He's probably going to take the Mana Vault, and then Rex is going to get the Fable. I like Rex's deck. If he can get some more fixing, I think will be pretty good. Though he's actually might just be able to go almost mono red. He's just taken all red cards the last 5 picks or something. And then now it's like Solemn Simulacrum or Fatal. Oh, he's taking Fatal Push.
Wow.
Take that, Jesse. You took my Academy. I'm going to take your Fatal Push.
Jesse's going to take
Pack Rat Opposition?
Or Creeping
Tar Pit, yeah. Yeah, I think Rex is the only red drafter, or at least the only heavy red drafter. The guy in the red shirt does have Blood Crypt, so that leads you towards that direction. Is that what was that pick? I couldn't tell what that card was. Was that the Click? That was the Click, yeah. Click and Pack Rat. Okay, so Jesse's in between 2 blue-black drafters. Nice. And then Solemn. Jesse took the Solemn. Take that Welder guy. Is Rex going to get Flame Tongue back? No, he takes the Flame Tongue. Rex will get Winds of Abandon or Showdown of the Scalds, or maybe Porcelain Legionnaire.
You do Porcelain Legionnaire if you're drafting red, right?
Well, I think he's just going to go white-red, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
And then Luca probably takes Winds, yeah. And then I guess it's maybe a Knight of the Autumn if he thinks he can cast it. All right, Knight of Autumn last. So let's see what's next here. So
yeah, we're nearing the halfway point, but we're not quite there.
Yeah. So now this is the guy opening this pack has like Show and Tell, Eureka, Emrakul. He's just doing that sort of thing. I think Survival is also in his deck. Deranged Hermit. Sneak Attack. Oh, he's got to be interested in that sneak, right? Elesh Norn. Oh, nice little beta ritual.
Force of Vigor.
Fracture Identity. Oh, man, Luca is going to be really happy if he picks up that Fracture Identity.
A Siggy.
Yeah.
Another MH3 card. Warren Soul Trader.
Oh, a Retrofitter and a Library.
Library of Alexander.
Yeah, he's going to take the Library for sure. Library's like $1,000.
Wow.
Well, he takes library, and then I guess I don't really know what the second pick is going to be here because I don't really have a good sense of what he's drafting. He took Llanowar Elves, so maybe he takes like Deranged Hermit or Retrofitter or something, hoping on Cradle. Could take Sneak, but that seems kind of wild next to someone who's already kind of going in on that. Library of Alexandria is sweet. You know, I opened one of those in a pack once.
Really?
I played a sealed tournament and I won, and the first prize was a pack of Arabian Nights, and I opened it and had a library in it. It was
Congratulations.
Cool. I enjoyed that, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get some synergy here between Library of Alexandria and the Yavimaya.
Yep.
Cast that turn 2 channel.
So Luca's just hoping this Fracture Identity makes it through. Dark Ritual. Atlanta Elves Dark Ritual. All right. There we go. It was at Hugo's in Rockridge. Remand over Fractured Identity. I think that's a reasonable pick in a vacuum, but I think Vamp Tutor.
Vamp worth money?
It's a foil Vamp, I guess.
Probably.
None of these cards are really something is that interested in playing. So Sneak goes in the Blightsteel deck. I think Fractured Identity will be better in this style of draft. Everyone's decks are going to be worse, so I'd rather just have Fractured, but it's reasonable. Jesse got the Fractured. Elish Norn into the Oath deck. And yeah, I want some more clues as to what's going on here. Deranged Hermit. I mean, he does have like a Primeval Titan, I guess, and a Questing Beast, sure. And then a green-white land. So kind of think the Otawara is going to be... Because this, I think the person drafting right now is blue-green, and Jesse gets a Retrofitter to go with his opposition in Academy. He could take War and Soul Trader, but I would suspect he's going to take Retrofitter. Yeah, that's nice.
The Emery play. This is so funny.
And then yeah. I mean, what do you think was going to happen? That seemed like that was...
It legit seems like they're fighting. Like the point where he took Fatal Push. Like
yeah, that was weird. Trinket Mage Academy, opposition, yeah. And then Luca picks up a War and Soul Trader, and then... I mean, a last pick... Force of Vigor is pretty nice for the Library Academy, Library Yavimaya, like, channel deck. Yeah, no revised duels have been opened yet, which is funny. So now this is Luca's first pick, and he's on, like, he's basically blue-black at this point. It feels like he hasn't taken a white card in a long time. So kind of blue-black mid-range. He does have a Vindicate. Maybe he's going to try to splash.
What pack is this? Like 13?
Okay, here's a Saga. Lurrus.
Oh.
High Tide. I think putting in all the combo stuff was a little optimistic based on how this Rochester draft is going. Oh, Mana Drain for your blue-black deck? Don't mind that. Oh, and then Rex is going to pick up a nice Swords to Plowshares.
Actual Swords to Plowshares?
Yeah, actual swords. Oh, this is a good pack for the Jakovovitz household. Getting Mana Drain into Swords to Plowshares. And then passing an Urza Saga to the Emery guys is good for them, but... I think this looks pretty nice. I don't know if anyone's...
The top right card is High Tide.
Yeah, blue, instant, until end of turn, all islands tap for an extra blue. I don't know if anyone's in a position to Lurrus here. But
Yeah,
I don't think so. It's a little bit late for that. Yeah, so it's going to be like... my guess is Mana Drain, followed by Swords, followed by Urza's Saga. Jesse probably takes... Oh!
That is Golgari's.
Oh, sorry. He took... It wasn't Luca's first pick. That's even better for him because now they still get those two cards. Then he gets a first pick. Wait, he took Swords? Wow. All right, now Rex takes Tithe Taker?
Looking at the ceiling?
Okay.
Tithe Taker. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the Mana Drain is gone.
Yeah, now the Mana Drain goes there, and now Jesse takes like a Thieving Skydiver, maybe? Exhume. He does have Frantic Search and Gristlebrand. Well, the Mana Drain wasn't a hate draft. He's going to put it in his deck. And then Thieving Skydiver for like... But if he wants to play Oath, maybe he's moved off the Oath plan. And then now this guy's drafting like red-green maybe? So he takes Pia and Kiran Nalar. A pretty nice endurance pickup for our green Show and Tell Eureka combo deck.
Yeah, there's any chance you want like a Signet or a Worn Power Stone? Okay.
Yeah, Golgari Signet makes sense. And then, so that was a classic like Rochester mistake by I think the dude in the red shirt. he should have just taken endurance, and then the P and Kieran R would assuredly come back if that's what he wanted. Like, I think he's red-green, so I think that would have made more sense. Maybe he's moving out of green, wanted to just take 2 red cards because he identified that no one else was drafting red. That's totally fine. But if he ends up being red-green, that was just an opportunity to get the 2 better cards, I think. Do I suggest Lurrus in this format? I mean, if you opened it early, I think it'd be fine.
High Tide.
And then Birthing Pod and Pyretic Ritual, sure.
Last pick, Birthing Pod.
Yep, that's about where it should go.
But it's Phyrexian mana. You can play it in any color deck. Manas is 6-1. Holy cow.
Okay, so now it's Luca's pack to open. And I'm curious what Jesse has to say after this draft. This has been a funny draft. Okay, Isamaru. Pest Infestation. That's not one you want.
Oh, there is Zerda.
Yeah.
I lied.
Spell Pierce, Yogwill. Rofellos, good for the green drafters. That'll probably make it pretty far, too, is the thing. Spirit, Kozilek. All right.
Oh!
There we go. He's opened Time Walk and Mox? What a day. The only downside is that Rex is going to have to settle for like a Bone Crusher or something.
That's a Mox Jet.
That is a Mox Jet. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. And he's like Esper mid-range with Time Walk.
Mox Jet looks like power is always in the last slot. That's true. Is that a coincidence, or did they actually do that? Because the Time Twister and the Time Walk, the Mox Jet are all there.
Oh, that's smart. You make the packs, and then you look and they have power, you put them in the last slot. I like it. That's good. Yeah, the library, too. And the first slot's always the signed card. Okay, that's cool. Who signed it? Nisamaru? Oh, Raph Levy. Funny. Rex just like, yep, good job. What are we on? Foil Rofellos, baby. Let's go.
What is happening?
I don't know. Foil Rofellos is presumably expensive. And then now he takes a Zerda to go with his Basalt Monolith. Jesse gets like a Spell Pierce, I guess. I don't really know what else he could even take. Yogwill? Sure. Does he have the High Tide and the Frantic Surge?
Oh, okay. Yogwill is like 200.
Okay, and then a Shriekmaw. So now this has got to be Pest Infestation. So he is red-green. So the endurance thing I talked about exactly on the mark. Look at me. Rochester drafting like a pro. Did you know that Matt Place won a Rochester Draft Pro Tour?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. Bone Crusher Giant? What's going on over there? I really don't have a good sense of what his deck is. He's got Dark Ritual, Bone Crusher Giant, Llanowar Elves, Spirebluff Canal. I think he has the Zealous Conscripts. I'm not even sure. Tarmogoyf, sure. Now do you just take Spell Pierce because it's like a reasonable card? Maybe you could end up in a position to play it. None of the rest of these cards are doing a whole lot. Enlightened Tutor, sure. You've got to take Spell Pierce. You're blue-green. All right. And then Jesse gets a blank.
There's no matches tonight.
No, today it's just drafting.
Will there be matches broadcasted?
Tomorrow night. After Worlds once more. All right, and then is Rex going to get a last pick Spirit of the Labyrinth? No, he hated the Spirit of the Labyrinth. All right, fair enough. How many of these drafters do you know? I mean, Jesse's the only one I've met Luca. I haven't met Rex, and I know Jesse fairly well. I don't know the rest of them. Okay. So we're closing out pack 2 here. Once we get back to Jesse, that's the start of pack 3. So we're 3 packs left, I think. Yeah. Wise Drafters Will. Nice. Kai's Invitational card. So this is Rex's opening pack. He's not really in a position to play that card. And Careful Study. Burning of Zinyi. That's a Wildfire. Karmic Guide. Now I'm a lot more excited about the last card. Is he going to scoop him up?
Oh! It happened! And it got them all!
Dude, the Djokovic's are just taking it all. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
All the power. Well, not the time twister, right?
No. The time twister was to the guy to the left, I think. Oh man, TRGR baby. They'll be flying home in the private jet here. Yeah, you could definitely say this family's pulling off the greatest heist of the year.
Jeez.
I think that would be accurate. All right, yeah, they are stoked. Well,
I think he's talking about his heart rate on his watch.
Yeah, it's probably. Yeah, he's gonna take the Black Lotus. Wise Drafter's Will is a really good card, so maybe that's the next pick. 2 free for the Beans family. Oh, Beta Wrath of God. Yeah, I guess that's also like $1,000 or whatever.
How much is the Lotus?
Depending on the condition, like 8 to 12K or something. I don't think they have a very nice condition one. I mean, I don't even see. What did Jesse take? I didn't miss it. The next player took Wise Drafter's Will. It's a pretty nice one. Jesse took Regrowth? Oh, it's a beta regrowth? Is he just like... Because I would imagine Wise Drafter's Will is quite a bit better for his deck. Graded as 6 Lotus? Yeah, I guess I'm not super up on prices, but I would guess it would be a reasonable amount. Oh, so sick. I'm glad someone opened a Lotus. And everyone else gets the dregs. Let's see. So, Karmic Guide? Okay. Let's see what's next here. Burning. All right. He takes a gold span, so he's definitely drafting red at this point. It looks like a bunch of people moved into red.
They do get to keep the cards they draft. So it is very good.
Sika's Chariot, and then I guess red-green here probably takes the Lodestone Golem. Maybe, it took a signature. And then now, Careful Study, and then Jesse would have liked to pick that up, but probably just takes Baral here. If he's got High Tide, Yogwill, Frenetic Search.
Regrowth.
Yeah. He doesn't have any lands. I don't really know how you're going to do all that, but sure.
What big pulls have happened so far? Well, the two people sitting next to each other who are father and son have gotten between them Time Walk, Lotus, and Moxjet.
As well as, like, I think they got a Candelabra and a Moat, too. Like, they're really just raking it in. Yeah. All right, Lotus Petal, Fire Ice, Scrubland. I think that's the first revised duel we've seen, which is really funny. And this is the guy to the left of Jesse. Archon of Cruelty. Jesse, I think, would be very interested in that.
It's one of those weird frames.
Yeah,
All right, here we go.
Ooh, balance. Yeah, a beta balance is sick. Looks so good.
So where are we thinking they're going to start here?
The
balance?
The balance, for sure. And my guess is Jesse takes the Archon after that. What is that card on the bottom left?
That would be Forsaken Miner.
Oh, I see that.
Like the grave
commit a crime comeback thing.
Yeah.
And then probably like Lotus Petal goes. Jesse, I don't think has a Shallow Grave or Corpse stance yet, does he? Oh, he took Scrubland. All right, that's fair. He's Fracture Identity. Maybe he's just worried about... He doesn't have any lands, so he does really need stuff to do. Oh, he has Exhume as well. And then Archon goes next. And now we're probably going to see, like... Man, if I was the guy in the red shirt, I would be feeling not great about this draft because I don't think he's opened anything super valuable, and his deck doesn't look like it's really coming together great. Here we're on Ulamog for our show and tell deck.
Good with the channel too, right?
Oh yeah. And then he gets the wheel here? No. This is Luca Sculler for his Esper mid-range deck. Rex maybe just takes Fire Ice, I guess. This is none of these cards here are very likely to get played. Oh, Jesse has a bunch of fetch lands. I forgot about that. Jesse's mana is good.
No matches tonight. Matches tomorrow night after day 2 of the Worlds.
And now Luca gets a Fire Ice or a Shark Typhoon. Those are both pretty reasonable cards. Yeah, sure. Shark Typhoon. Into Ovenwald Oddity or Fire Ice? Nope, looks like Fire Ice. Oh, he's red-blue, so I think that makes sense. Now he's going to take Ulvenwald Oddity, I would assume. And then red shirt guy drafting his red-green beatdown deck sadly takes like a Seething Song to maybe Seething Song out something. I'm not sure. Turnabout? All right. And then the last two cards aren't too playable. So now Jesse opens the first pack of pack 3. So they get to review all their cards. And he gets, we'll see what is up here. Deck-wise, I think Jesse's deck seems... Like, I don't know what he's going to do, but he actually has... Now that I remembered, he has all those fetch lands and scrub land. Like, I think he actually has the ability to cast his spells, which is nice. The Eureka Channel Library deck seems kind of nice.
I'm into that deck.
Yeah.
That's my jam.
Rex's deck has a Lotus, which is nice. Cruel Ultimatum to go with Dream Halls.
Who said that?
Nassif, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, Winter Factory is also pretty expensive. Curse Scroll, I love that one. Oracle Moldiah. So this is Jesse is maybe just on Grief. Oh, there's an Oko, a Goblin Bombardment, a Vraska, and an Unexpectedly Absent.
Womp, womp, womp.
Dude, Jesse's going to slam that Mishra's Factory. It's a fine card. Also, that Winter Factory looks so good. Don't you want to put that card in your deck? Don't you want to activate it, block with it, tap it to give it +1/+1?
Isn't Recruiter also expensive?
Recruiter, I think, was quite a bit, but it's got printed a few times. So I think that has knocked the price down a bit. Jesse does have a Mutavault, yes. Yeah, I mean, he
People are really enjoying the fact that the bottom right card in this pack is called Unexpectedly Absent.
Yeah, just like the power. Spellseeker, also a reasonable pick. Knowing Jesse, yeah, I knew it. He's slamming the factory. And then now...
Yeah, is the Spellseeker going to make it to the Time Walk?
I think that... Wait, who took the Grief? Was it... Oh, it's going the other way still. Okay. Interesting. I guess I guess it doesn't loop back or something. He got the Oko?
What do you mean? This is the direction we started on.
Oh, okay. I got confused then.
We're going left again.
No. Look, we're going right.
Oh.
I didn't... Well, I did get confused in some way, but he got a late Oko. He was the only blue-green player. That's pretty nice. Spellseeker for Time Walk, anyone?
It's a good combo.
And then now... Do you take Unexpectedly Absent for your bad mana red-white deck? Yes, you do. And then...
Hey,
Artifacts...
Rex has an inspiring vintage.
It takes Leovold... And I guess like Golos or something. He has Zerda and Basalt Monolith. What is that Leovold doing? He's got Time Twister too, I guess, but I'm not sure exactly what the plan is. Curse Scroll for Rex, I would imagine. Oh, this is the last pack for round 2. And then Jesse opens again. I see. He double opens. He's only opened one pack so far. Okay, so...
Oh, Channel Guy taking Oak over Spellseeker?
I'm fine with that.
Fine with that. Like, it is tough to have enough life if you're Spellseekering for your channel.
Vraska, and then the last pick. All right, so Jesse's first picks so far have not been particularly valuable. Or not as much as he's hoping, I'm sure. But we'll see what he gets.
So now they're reviewing.
Yeah. Now they get to review. Well, the Channel Guy also has Eureka and Show and Tell. So, like, I actually think he's... I think I would take Oko if I were there. That I think makes sense.
Where did the sneak end up? I forget.
I think it was to the left of the Channel Guy, from our perspective. And you can see Martin Yuza there. A lot of props to Martin. Martin drove a lot of this whole event, like in terms of... I don't know exactly, the inner workings, but I know Martin was like basically in charge of it and like certainly pushed for a lot of it, did a lot of the logistics, and put together a list.
Yeah, the Blightsteel guy has...
Oh, the Blightsteel artifact guy, yeah. Who also now has Leovold. And Zerda and Basalt Monolith.
Well, what are you going to do?
So, but I do want to give Martin a shout out because it's such a cool event.
So we have 8 more packs to go. And... yeah, and apparently this cube will be up on Moto when this draft is done. Did the Channel Eureka guy get Emrakul? I don't think.
Yeah.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he's Emrakul and Ulamog.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Do I always look like a lost puppy? I don't know. I hope not.
So what I'm curious about for Jesse's deck is what exactly is he like? What is he trying to do? Like he's got good fixing. He's got a Gristlebrand and an Exhume. He's got a Fractured Identity. He's got a Yawgmoth's Will. He's got, I think, Frantic Search and High Tide. I'm not sure if he got the High Tide, but we'll see.
They keep their cards no matter what. How they finish in this determines how highly they get to draft from the remaining cards, which, is first, second, and maybe third. That could mean you're getting Power 9.
I bet everyone gets something worth a couple $100, and then the top couple people could be quite a bit more. I mean, Lotus, Time Walk, Time Twister have been open, so there's Mox Jet, but there's still 4 other Mox in. There's still a Michel's Workshop, still a Bazaar. Like, there's some pretty good stuff left, too. Ancestral Recall's not been opened yet either, yeah. All right, so we're going to start this the way we started pack 1 with Jesse opening, and he's going to look for... He's like some sort of Espery combo deck, I think. So we'll see what comes out here. I believe the Soul Ring is beta, yes. A Duress signed by Seth Manfield, a Damnation, a Past in Flames. Nice little foil Mystic Confluence. Foil Crucible's nice. Dak Faden. Colonnade. All right. Looks like a Duretti of some kind. Deceiver Exarch for the Splinter Twin. And a Tundra. Well, Tundra's still pretty good for Jesse.
We haven't seen too many duels.
No, this is only the second one. Scrubland and Tundra. It's also possible that Jesse wants the Mystic Confluence.
Jesse's going to take the Tundra.
Yeah, I think so. But what white cards does he have? Fractured Identity? I think that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But once you have a couple fetches, a Tundra and a Scrubland, you could take most white cards if you needed to. So then next pick, I guess Dak Faden is probably gonna be the next pick. And then Rex gets a Containment Priest, pretty reasonable. And then Luca gets maybe Mystic Confluence. Oh, Mystic Confluence could also be selected over Dak, though. Luca would be really happy if that's not how it went down.
All right. The Tundra is gone.
Deceiver Exarch. Oh, he's got the Splinter Twin? Sure. It's just all combos over there.
So now we're on Rex.
Yeah, I mean, Rex takes Containment Priest. Luca takes Mystic Confluence, I would imagine. He maybe takes Celestial Colonnade if he feels like he needs the fixing. It's kind of a tough pick, but I would still probably take the Confluence. It's really good. And then the blue-green drafter is going to take... Oh, no, sorry. That's like the blue-red-ish drafter. Now the blue-green drafter takes, I guess, yeah, Scavenging Ooze, Hydroid Chrysalis. They're both kind of weak here. Does red-green guy take a Tarka? He might have he has some blue. He could take Dak, yeah. He's going to take Dak. Oh, yeah, Channel Crisis is definitely something.
That's true. I have seen that, but it's been a minute.
Okay. Oh, looks like a Relic of Progenitus. And now, is it a Crisis pick? Or is it a Dak? Or maybe a Damnation. Yeah. And then gets to wheel, so also picks up a Duress, sure. Then the Dak comes back. Oh, wow. Is Luca's gonna wheel the Colonnade here. That's pretty nice. Oh, whoever took the Crucible might have been the person who took Strip Mine as well. Certainly possible. Dude, the guy in the red shirt looks so unhappy. All right.
Did the channel player just get the Crisis?
He get the Crisis back, and then the red blue player got the Dak, and then Luca got the Colonnade. So that was Rochester's. The swings of like how the wheels work can be really big sometimes. And then now Rex takes just. Oh, no. You're supposed to take Dragon Lord. You gave the sneak attack guy Dragon Lord last pick. No reason to do that. All right. So, first pick here. This is someone who's got Sneak, Deceiver, Exarch, Leovold, Time Twister, Zerta, Basalt Monolith, Emery, Blightsteel, some Welders, some stuff.
You can definitely cube with 6 players.
Yeah.
We cube with 6 players all the time.
Mm-hmm. Wedding Announcement. Glorybringer. Yeah. Not the strongest pack so far. Natural Order.
Is Luca going to get that snappy for
his Time Walk? Oh, yeah. I would imagine so. Vorniklax.
All right, here we go. Ragavan.
All right. Well, Ragavan's pretty good if you're in red. There's also Plateau, but I don't know how much white he's got in his deck. Yes. Oh, I mean, assuming he takes the Ragavan here, well, maybe he doesn't, but let's say he does. That means that Rex should really take this Plateau, is what I think. I would advise taking Plateau over like Glorybringer or Wedding Announcement, but we'll see how it goes. And then Luca gets the Snapcaster, and then Xander's Lounge goes after that, and then probably natural. Well, I don't know if he's in a position in natural order. The channel guy. I think maybe he takes like Sylvan Library or maybe Overgrown Tomb if he has any black cards. Oh, he's just first picking Plateau. Well, Rex gets Ragavan then. It's fine. Happy enough with that, I would imagine.
Those monkeys.
Mm-hmm. And then Lucas snaps it up. The Snapcasterino.
He's thinking about it. Yeah, he takes it.
And let's see. So then I assume Xander's Lounge probably goes next, but yeah. And then maybe it's Vorniclex, maybe it's Natural Order, maybe it's Sylvan Library. I'm not 100% sure. Overgrown Tomb, sure. Yeah, was, depending on where you're at in terms of black cards you want to splash. Zurinorb. Oh, okay.
So all right. So we got a lands going thing.
Yeah, it's Titania, Zurinorb. Yeah, that's looking a lot better. He's got something going on. Collective Brutality, and this gives Jesse nothing. This was not a good pack for Jesse.
Sylvan Library.
He gets another one, too. If the guy in the red shirt has Fastbond, I like his deck quite a bit more. Because then he has, I think he might actually have it. Fastbond, Zurinorb, Crucible, Titania. I don't know if he has Strip Mine or not. I think I would like Luca's deck. I think Luca's deck seems like the best to me. He's just got a lot of ways to find and use Time Walk. Yeah, Raging Ravines for the lands deck. Vorniclex for the green deck. I don't even know if it's any good. Luca gets probably a Wedding Announcement, I would imagine. I mean, depending if he wants to pass his dad a better card. Let's see. And he takes Sun Titan and Rex gets a last pick. Wedding Announcement. Not bad. All right, Rex gets to open another pack. I don't know why they keep letting these guys open packs, but I guess they get another one. It's going to be so sick if he opens an Ancestral. Here we go. Baleful Strix. So this is Rex's pack. That weird-looking Rashad Port. Oh, a Corpse Dance. There's a couple people at the table who might be interested in that. A Protean Hulk. A Taiga. Sunbaked Canyon. Mishra's Bauble. Concealed Courtyard. Oh, a nice Polluted Delta. A Thoughtseize. An Elspeth. And a Bribery. Okay, Rex didn't get paid off this time. Man, is he going to take a Ferocidon here? Like, there's not a whole lot else for red-white. I guess you could just take Sunbaked Canyon. That was probably a fine pick. Could also take Rashad Port. Could also hate Polluted Delta from his son if he wanted to. But oh, yeah. No, he's going to take the Taiga. Yeah, for sure. Not for green card purposes, but let's say Taiga's both red and green, if you know what I mean. And this gives Luca a Polluted Delta, which is a fantastic pick. Oh, he did take the Sunbaked Canyon. I guess he's satisfied with the amount the amount that
they've
stacked
done
up
well
so far.
Financially. Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, they're going to be okay.
No, Luca snapped up a Taiga over Polluted Delta. That's a crazy pick. I don't think.
Yeah.
I would never do that there. Like, your deck is already really good, and you've already drafted a bunch of really expensive cards. I think the win percentage the Delta adds is pretty good. The Delta between the two, as it were. Oh. Bribery, yeah, he doesn't want to play against that one.
No, you don't. That's a good hate draft.
Yeah. Do you take Mishra's Bauble here? Protean Hook? Oh, no, he takes Port, of course. Yeah.
Seems like a good fit for that deck.
And then a Corpse Dance for the Archon of Cruelty Collective Brutality deck.
Nope. A Baleful Strix. Jesse's got to be annoyed.
Yeah, Jesse thought he was probably getting that one.
I mean, does Jesse have the Archon? No.
He is Big Teferi.
Okay.
No. The guy who took Baleful Strix has the Archon.
Right, exactly.
Though he might get the Corpse Dance back. I guess Bauble and, I don't know, Protean Hulk maybe, if he's going to sneak it in play. No, Concealed Courtyard, sure. Does Jesse take Blood Chief's Thirst here, or does he just take the Corpse Dance as a matter of principle? Voice of Resurgence?
What?
I guess I don't get it, but all right. Now he gets a Corpse Dance.
I mean, it's a mythic, you know.
Sure. And now do you want Protean Hulk or Rampaging Ferocidon for your lands deck? I guess Ferocidon. And now Protean Hulk or hate one of those cards.
The voice called to him.
Yeah, Protean Hulk, and then Luke. Or this guy's gonna pick up he's kind of Grixis-y. I think Blood Chief's Thirst could work, and then Luca gets an Elspeth that I doubt he's gonna play.
What is this? It's a vintage cube rotisserie draft, or sorry, Rochester draft. Rochester. Flash is in, yes, but it has not been opened.
Correct. And so now this is Luca's pack. So he's opened, just for the record, Time Walk and Mox Jet so far. So
you know it's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, the Paulo Vitor Invitational card, Elite Spellbinder,
Dark Depths, no Thespian Stage or Hexmage yet. So you've got a chance, but
yeah, maybe that'll make it to the Lands player. I mean, it'll make it, I'm sure, but
yeah, maybe it won't be good.
Smoke Shack,
Magma Opus. Oh, a Beta Geddon. All right.
What? Oh, they found it. But what the hell?
Look. It's the Jakobovich draft. The rest of them are just living in it.
This is the most obvious thing that was going to ever happen. That it was going to be these two.
Look at his eyes. He's like... he has Snapcaster Spellseeker in his deck. It's the best card he could have possibly opened there. He even already has a Mox, so it's not like his deck's going to be slow.
I just can't.
Oh, it's too much. It's too much.
If I was in this draft and I had to see this happen.
Not just paid actors, highly paid actors.
Oh my gosh. It's crazy because like it's all the power and it works so well together, and then you're going to get more power when you win the draft.
Yeah.
Makes the Taiga pick even worse.
That's
true.
Oh yeah.
Big time.
All right, so what's next? Meat Hook Massacre?
What?
That was the channel guy.
Oh,
and then a Beta Geddon, sure, yeah. Lock in the value. Also, the Beta Geddon, I think, went to the Lands player, so.
I mean, Meat Hook Massacre banned in Standard.
Yeah.
Powerful.
Oh, no, sorry. The Meat Hook Massacre was the Grixis guy. The Beta Geddon was just a rare draft. Then it was a Metalworker. I guess that's also probably a rare draft because I think it might be a foil one.
You gotta take Hallowed Fountain?
I would imagine Jesse takes Hallowed Fountain here and then probably tries to get this Council's Judgment back. I think he's probably like blue-white control more than black at this point.
Yeah, or the Elite Spellbinder. Both would be nice.
Yeah, I could see both of them.
Yeah, I think Red Shirt's gonna get the Smokestack.
Elite Spellbinder got taken? Oh, no, that was by Rex.
Yeah.
Who's going to take Elite Spellbinder or Council's Judgment? Sure. That's a pretty nice wheel for him. And then now this is Magma Opus, sure. And then Jesse could just hate one of these cards or take a foil Dark Depths or something. I don't even know. Eternal Witness, sure.
Jesse has the Regrowth and the Time Walk. Or not the Time Walk.
No, he does not have the Time Walk. Oh, the Lands player would have liked that Dark Depths. Though, actually, he would have probably just taken Copperlight Gorge over it anyway, is my guess. And then now it's like going to be Smokestack Robber. And then neither of them are... Oh, no, I guess if he might just hate the Robber of the Rich. No, he's taking the Smokestack. Grixis dude gets last pick Robber of the Rich. Not bad. I would be so tilted if I was in this draft. Just watching this happen.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? I'm kind of tilted
Can you
now.
imagine my luck? Can you... You're just tilted thinking about how unlucky you would have been.
Yeah. All right. And so now, I think the person opening this pack, I think he's like Grixis-y or something. Oh, nice. Looks like a Japanese Cryptic Command.
Who signed that?
I don't know.
They get like show.
Oh, Kiki Jiki. Birds of Paradise. Nice. An Ephemerate.
Maybe they got you to... No.
There's a Dream Holes, a Land Tax, a Brain Freeze, but I don't think anyone's on Breach or LED or anything yet. Tangawire and a Savannah. Oh, and a
Mox Emerald. Oh, so these packs...
They keep doing it the second one.
Mox Emerald.
Someone's taking Chandra over Mox. No, they're just reading it. All right, well, opening a Mox Emerald, you got to feel a little better now. So then the next pick after the Mox, I guess the Lands player takes like a Birds or something, I would imagine, but I don't know. And so it goes Birds into like Vendetta or something like that. And then Jesse gets like
is Vendetta worth a lot?
Well, no, just because the next player is playing black.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess none of the cards... I mean, Savannah's...
Yeah, I mean, it could take Savannah. I don't know. It's harder for me to predict when someone's going to rare draft a card in the like $100 to $300 range or whatever. I guess Savannah's probably a little more than that. But I mean, Unlimited Birds is probably like $100 or something. I don't know. So, and it's definitely the best card for his deck. And now the lands player probably takes the Savannah, but I'm not sure. And then now here, my prediction is Vendetta, unless he's maybe like brain freezing or something. Jesse has Yogwill. He could grab like, oh, he took Cryptic Command. Okay. Jesse just Narsets here? Or Vendettas? I don't even know. Land tax. All right. And then now he's got Deceiver and whatnot, so he's going to take in Splinter Twins, he's going to take Kiki Jiki. And then Rex gets a foil Brain Freeze and like, I don't know, a Fire Blast or something.
Luca, what does Luca take? Narset, sure.
Narset and Vendetta? I mean, Vendetta sounds pretty good. And
we've had a lot more than 3.
Yeah, we've had 3, 4, 5. 5 of the Power 9 drafted, I think.
6, I think.
6?
I think it's just Pearl, Sapphire, and Ruby are the only ones that haven't been opened.
Jet. Oh yeah, Time Twister's open. So yeah, 6. So yeah, that's if no one else opens Power, that is about on target. And closing things out here, I guess there's a Chandra that no one's going to play, an Urborg. And he gets to take Tanglewire. And boom. All right. So blue-green is opening now. So he's on blue-green Show and Tell Eureka. Let's see how this... Well, I'm not sure if he's got Overgrown Tomb. Might be splashing black as well. Let's see what this pack's got for us. Wrath of Leftnik. If Jesse gets that, that'd be really good for his deck. 1 white blue sorcery, destroy all creatures, untap 4 lands. They cannot be regenerated.
With High Tide? Your lands can't be regenerated?
No, the creatures.
Oh, okay.
So far, nothing for his deck, really. I guess Grist. He has the Overgrown Tomb. Grist would be good in the deck, I'm sure. No, the white drafters are happy about the Thalia. Oh, there's a Ugin for Channel. Unless there's something real spicy. A Garruk and a Gaia's Cradle. I mean, Gaia's Cradle's like $1,000 too somehow, so...
Before reading the Wrath.
Yeah, well, I'm sure nobody there has ever...
So if you don't know the history, this is the card when Finkel won his invitational that he submitted to Wizards. Ultimately, they made Shadow Mage Infiltrator. And then when they did the mystery boosters, they included some of the invitational winner submissions as like playtest card slots. And this was one of them.
So my guess is the Cradle gets snapped up. It's especially tilting when someone money drafts a card that would be really good in your deck.
Yeah, I assume that's John's signature, though it's not the most legible.
No. All right, so Cradle first picked, and then the lands player maybe takes the Wrath of Leftnik. Sure, love it. And I guess this is now like an Ugin. Okay, I'm not sure how we're casting that, but we got an Ugin. It's got a Grim Monolith in his deck.
Where does Jesse go? Mom?
Oh, because he's blue-white now, and Mom's a great blocker. And he's got to take Steam Vents here, right? It's crazy not to. Okay, and then Rex gets a Smuggler's Copter or a Thalia. I mean, you kind of want to just take Smuggler's Copter and then leave 2 white cards in the pack and hopefully get one of them back. Because Luca's going to take probably Wandering Emperor, so you're probably not going to get that one back. And then Senor Grixis here gets to slam a Braid and I don't even know, Cyclonic Rift maybe. Grist if you think you can get away with your mana. Yep, Cyclonic Rift. Then Luca gets... Does he get to hate the Thalia from his dad? I really don't know how this is all working. Oh, he's going to get it. His dad gets a pretty late Thalia. That's a nice pickup. Ancestral Time Walk. Mox Jet. And, oh yeah, the guy in the tie-dye shirt drafting blue-green, he's having a blast. Probably having the 3rd most fun at the table.
I mean, he staked his claim early with that survival.
That Eureka and the survival,
yeah.
And then the rest of this is not much. Okay. Just a couple packs left here. This has been great. All right, so it's time for the guy in red shirt who's drafting lands to open.
Yeah, what do we have? 3 more?
Yeah, just no 2 more packs because Jesse has already opened his last pack.
Oh.
Okay. So we got a signed Mox Opal. Okay.
Who do you think signed that?
I really can't tell, honestly. A Wooded Foothills. That's actually good for the lands deck, even if obviously your dream is not to first pick a Wooded Foothills in one of these.
No.
Paradise Druid, Pyrokinesis, Massacre Worm.
All right. Impulse. House.
In foil Imperial Seal. I don't really know what that what that clocks in at. I would be inclined to take Wooded Foothills and attempt to win the booster draft, or Rochester draft even. I did sign a card for this, and it was opened and selected relatively early. It was an Alpha Llanowar Elves. Yeah, it looks like a foil Imperial Seal is not even worth that much.
Why have we only seen Onslaught fetches? That's probably not true.
It's not true, no. Okay. Yeah, I mean, an Onslaught Wooded Foothills is not worthless and certainly would help your deck win more, so I like that pick. Next up, probably Imperial Seals getting selected here. He's like vaguely blue-black-green combo. And then Jesse, Touch the Spirit Realm.
Yeah, maybe Top or Impulse.
Yeah, sure, Impulse is reasonable.
I didn't sign anything. They didn't have Omnath in the cube.
Then Mox Opal, because they're still kind of going for an artifact deck. I'm not sure how well it's going to work out. And then Rex is going to take... I didn't even see what card that was. It looks like a white... Oh, Touch the Spirit Realm, I'm sure.
Man, everybody's tattling on Reed and Marshall.
It's okay. I've come to expect it. Did Luca just take a foil Priest of Titania? That's gas. And then now...
I have to say, Luis, your ability to remember during the draft what people have taken has been very impressive.
Thank you. I've Rochestered a lot and have a good memory. And then the blue-green guy gets Waterlogged Grove, I'm sure. Grixis on Fiery Islet. And then, oh no, he takes Sensei's Top. All right, fair enough. And now Luca gets not a card he'll play. Again, he's got the decision. Does he take the Kithian to hate draft from Pops there? And there goes the Kithian, and then we're about to get into the last pack. I don't think any of these cards are particularly relevant, though. The artifact guy could just take the Bolas' Citadel in case he maybe Miracle gets a Tinker in the last pack. Jesse just takes, I don't know, Hexmage kills Planeswalkers. I don't think he took the Dark Depths anyway. All right, last pack here, and so the guy opening this pack is on like blue-black, maybe Splashing Oath, but he's like Treachery and like Collective Brutality, Corpse Dance, Archon of Cruelty, Imperial Seal. So he's Grim Monolith, that sort of thing. Okay, we got a signed. I like how they. Ooh, there's an LED. That's an expensive card. It's like $700. A signed Thespian Stage, nice.
That LED could be big for Jesse if he's trying to do any of that Storm stuff. But
yeah, I think he's moved into blue-white at this point. Or Esper. Caracas, that's a nice one. So far, the best card for the person opening is probably Caracas. Oh, the artifact guy looking at that Urza. Oh, Mana Crypt.
Ooh.
All right, well, Mana Crypt, you slam it.
What's the last? Is that Wildfire?
Wildfire, yeah. Well, Jesse probably just takes Caracas here, right? Like, I would imagine. I mean, he could take Urza. Really stick it to the guy to his left. He could take LED if he is trying to play that Yogg Will, but I would be surprised.
Oh, Wishclaw Talisman? That would have been a good one, too.
Yeah.
I do love a Wishclaw. And it loves me, so it works out.
Fair enough. LED. Oh, Jesse got a second pick Mana Crypt?
Way to go.
Must just be.
Yeah.
Jesse has Academy, Mana Crypt, and Retrofitter, and Trinket Mage.
I've seen you play Academy with less.
Yeah. All right, Caracas. Artifact guy took Caracas over Urza. Huh.
I mean,
I think he's moved off the artifacts,
he's not really
I guess.
on artifacts anymore. I don't think he's playing like the Emery.
Foil Wirefire for Rex. Luca gets... I mean, honestly, I'd be still fine with Urza in his deck. Like,
Sure.
and then the blue or the Grixis guy gets maybe Force Spike.
How expensive is Crypt post-ban?
And then Emrakul, and then now the blue-green deck gets like Force Spike? No, Hex Drinker. Sure, yeah. Channel Hex Drinker? Boom. Lands gets a Stomping Ground. He actually has good mana. He's like one of the... Him and Jesse are the only people who have good mana, I think. Especially since Luca took a Taigo over Pula Delta. Never forgive him. And then a Greater Gargadon, or Elder Gargaron, sure. Or Gargaroth, and now... Force Spike. Oh, nice little Entomb or something here. Or you just hate the Wall of Omens. I mean, Entomb, it might be worth something. I don't know. Because Luca's going to be real happy to pick up this Wall of Omens, I would imagine. And the rest of these cards, probably not too relevant. Rex is going to maybe hate the Wish Claw or the Mystic Forge or just take Thespian Stage. I don't know. Whatever. It's a signed one. It's kind of cool. I'd probably take that. And then now it's like, do you play... You're not really going to play any of these cards. And boom. All right. Well, that is that's a draft. That was fun. That was really fun. I hope you enjoyed that too. It was
cool.
Lot to keep track of. Can you put yourself in the seat of one of these people and think like, how hard would this be, right? Like it's
really
a challenging exercise.
I mean, it's so different. Like so many cards were going early that are cards you would usually think would wheel, and like when you're drafting online, that just sounds like it would really mess with your head about what you can expect to do and pull off. And then you're going to spend some picks just wanting to take expensive cards.
Yeah, I think that Rochester Draft is extremely challenging and really tests your memory in a way that most drafts do not. Because think of this. Not only do you have to remember what like you're doing, but also what everyone else is doing, what they might pick, and then like, yeah, you look at the whole pack, but like your fifth pick, maybe someone took a card you didn't expect. Now you don't know. Now the card you thought was going to be there for you isn't, and you have to scramble and you have to remember all the cards you have while figuring out what they're doing. Yeah, they're making them
draft fast too. Like
yeah, no, they were. I think that's in part out of respect for the people competing and covering Worlds. Like Jesse's competing at Worlds, Reed's competing at Worlds, Marshall's covering Worlds. They just don't want them to be up until 9:30 or 10 after a full day of Worlds. But I also appreciate it from the viewing perspective. So our plan, I'm not going to do a draft now. It's too late for me. I also have plenty to do. But we'll be back tomorrow to cover the games is the plan. So stay tuned for that. If you're, of course, watching this on YouTube, those videos will be up as well. And thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out, BK. Fun as always. And congrats to the Jakovovits family because they really ran away with it. Not only, the opening power in this is so sick because not only is it worth a ton, so you're just like you won already. Boom. Oh, these are the cards that are left. This is sick. Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. Marshall's showing off the cards that have not yet been selected. So all the power, the dual lands, the City of Brass, Wheel of Fortune, Skull Clamp, Beta Bolt, Foil Memory Jar. Oh, this is cool. They really did a good job on all this. Like they have this whole binder. And yeah, there's some good ones left. So there's three pieces of power left. So there's 3 pieces of power. There's Bazaar and Workshop. So top 5 finishers are getting like close to $1,000.
Was the Forcible on page 1 worth a lot?
No, I guess I don't know. If it's a Judge promo Force, I don't know what those are worth. But very nice. All right, so that'll do it for today. Hope you guys had a good time. I sure did. And we'll be back tomorrow to see how these matches go. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel and you won't miss a single draft.